That's good. That's it. We're gonna laugh the whole episode. It's gonna be a
We are here with this bastard of a child. Aviwe Matlagata, AVMH. Did I miss something?
Point of order. Remember. My mother was married to my father at the time, so I can't be a bastard. It's physically and it's impossible. It's impossible. I am a child of marriage, so therefore I am lawful. Finished.
I'm not a
bastard.
How many nicknames do you have, dog?
Yeah. Dude, it's not even me, man. It's meeting people like you, Ernest, Tanakas of this world. So I don't know.
Isn't there one that's missing? Remember with Cell Collusion, the ass guy?
Why?
Beggar busted.
You gotta bring stuff up like that, bro. That's about,
Get Dubai out of your mind.
No, look, bro. The thing is, once you reach a certain age,
Yeah.
certain things you gotta just go, no, he was a lighty then, forgive him, Max. I was a lighty then, bro. I was 19.
Aviwe?
There you go.
You were 19?
Cut the cameras.
Who's that ham, by the way?
Yeah?
He used to call you Aviwe. Look at that smile.
I mean, it was a lovely lady by the name of Shane. Yeah.
You enjoyed it? You enjoyed it, ne?
What do you mean
Being called Aviwe.
It's my
Such
name.
emphasis.
But it's
Aviwe.
but
No,
it's
the
my
pronunciation, dog. That was deep. Aviwe.
No, but it's
You
my
say that, you're Aviwe.
Because
she's
she's
like
not-
Aviwe.
She's not closer. She's not closer. She was
Okay.
Tswana, so it's going to be, So I had to teach her that. I just didn't get the time to teach her that. But if I were to teach her that, I would say, no, it's actually Aviwe.
You had the whole year to teach her.
No, it wasn't a whole year. You see, I'm making a mistake.
Okay,
That's
correct
the
me.
thing,
Correct
is that you and your I don't know, man, your brain. It's like something has happened to you, man.
One drop and you're done.
Man, I know, man. Hey, you're getting old, man. Alzheimer's. I'm joking, man. No,
Yeah.
It wasn't a year. What was it? It was journalism class for like 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah, it was journalism for a
Take your word
semester.
for it. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, coul. How was it growing up in Lokuzane in Mtata, chap?
Mtata. Oh, yeah.
Is it Mtata, T-A or T-H-A?
Hey. So basically, I'll tell you how it was explained to me as a kid. And I've always kept this. And I was just like, oh, okay.
Okay.
Because it also makes sense. Mandela is from Kunu.
Okay.
Kunu is a little small village just outside of
Mtata. Yeah.
So growing up, Mandela was called Utata. And hence the name Umtata. That's how they told me, and I was like, yeah, it was Umtata at the time. Even the spelling used to be U-M-T-A-T-A.
Umtata.
No, it used to be Umtata. Literally that. U-M-T-A-T-A. So you're like, oh,
Umtata.
it's Umtata. And now I was like, okay. They literally remixed it. I mean, you even watch the weather on SABC One. They say UTA. They say Umtata. But then we also just conjunction. No, what do you call English? Yabona. When it's a conjunction, when you just make it small like that, and then we just say Utah, UTA.
Oh.
So that's how I grew up also calling it.
I've seen boards. I was going to Epizan. It's called Epizan.
Even that.
Is it Upizan?
Even that. You know what's funny? I don't know if this is true or not.
Hi.
A friend of mine told me something, and I was just like, he's from there, first and foremost. So I was like, no, I'm fair to. Abantabaninsi, mistaken, and they call this place Epizana, what. He was like, no.
Now I say I did Epizan.
Yeah, he was like, guys, in the Xhosa language, what is Bizana? What's the meaning? I was like, no, lenda hulena kusembizana, like a small part, embizana. And I was like, okay. People,
oh shit.
Dude, you know what's the funny thing is that we as Africans, we knew these things. But Kofiga Laba, Aboyan van Riebeeck, That's why you have Kyalami being Kyalmi. Like
Kyalami.
It's Kyalami, bro. No, that's Khaylami. But now they're just like KY. And you're like, bruh, Kyalami.
Don't they own it? That's why they're like, yo, we can name it whatever you want to name it.
Even that ownership is very questionable. It's very questionable. I'm not even going to lie to you, man.
Yeah, it is.
Where's the title deed? You can't say no, mang.
But let's go back. When I was growing up, there was no fucking title deed. But go to like, from there to there, say as we decide kabani.
Yeah.
Because all chief bars are board.
Yeah.
There was nothing at known. Here are documents. It belongs to Utata Banban, Tata Banban.
Yeah, that's true.
So who came up with all this shit?
I don't know. Because I had a conversation with my grandfather just in December, not so long ago, and he was just
you still go home?
Just out here, and look what you got, bro. And Tata's home, Tola's home, so that's my life. Cool. And he was just telling me about how what you're saying right now is that, no, actually, this land was allocated to me by Prince of the land or the King of the land, what. Yeah, now it was prime real estate because it was right next to the road, and you could lead them straight to Eat Deep. The dip was literally on the road type of thing. So he had cows and did all of that. And they moved him. So he was just explaining this whole thing to me, type of thing. Like, no, that land was rightfully mine, but then somehow, some way, lost out somewhere, and then it got given to somebody else who is related to the chief in such and such a way. So I was like, yeah, well, so I guess that's why people were like, because of this, city, title deeds, then that's how things probably evolved. I have no idea.
Vendor? Oh, you're not vendor. What? Tonga?
Yeah, but I don't know.
My man.
Alina gets it because it's suit. But get back to the question. Growing up in Tat.
But yeah, going back to, besides the title deed and all those things. I mean, Mthatha is a beautiful place, man. I say this. Anguva. It's funny. Mthatha is Little Joburg. That's always been the description we've had growing up.
Little Joburg.
It's Little Joburg. Oh, Joburg, because it's exactly that. We've got two skyscrapers. We've got a taxi rank there, and Gyapitizela. So you have to be streetwise type of things, with such beauty, that it also comes with there's added extra precautionaries that you have to take care of. So that's what Mthatha is. But it's growing up there and going back there I go back every December. Mm-hmm. So to me, it's just
every December. Yeah, hard to believe, but okay.
Goba.
Yeah, man, you're a Joburg dude, man.
No, dude, that's the thing is that, we're global citizens.
Okay.
You have to learn to be in new places and discover new things and just go out there and see the world. So if I was just to stay in Mthatha, I don't think I would be as I am now.
Oh, okay.
Not to say that Mthatha is anything. I mean,
So when did you move? When did your family move to Joburg?
So I think around age 7. My dad was just saying, hey,
what's up, man?
Let's get some better opportunities and some better work, yeah.
Okay.
And then that's what they did. I mean, my dad was, Old Mutual in Mthatha. My dad started as a teacher, principal, and he was like, all right, had enough of this. Let me go into the insurance game, studied that, got to work there, worked at Old Mutual, and then came here, worked at Old Mutual, but then the greener pastures, they call. Like, that's what Joburg offers, is that you go, hey, what I knew was this, and they're like, hey, Lipati, come here. And
nice.
So yeah, that came through. I was 7 years old at the time.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Started my grade 1 schooling here. Yeah, in a little town called Germiston. We love little towns. Don't go to Joburg because Joburg is too scary. But the little town there, Germiston, Lempton. Right, just those adjustments. You got to make those adjustments. You can't just go straight to Joburg CPT because it's traumatic, Chief, to say the least. It's traumatic. Even now, you'll walk in Joburg now and you're like, I've lived here for the past 5-10 years, but
Dog, just when was it? Last week. I had gunshots. I think I was like close to 5. I'm like, shit. And I was about to head in that direction. I'm like, and this. People were literally on the floor. Like it was bad, dog.
There you go.
Joburg for you.
There you go.
Man, man. You're gonna cut that part out. Next to buy kaya. And easy.
That's why we chose to go to the suburbs rather than
okay, cool. So let's get off from there.
So my primary years were Colin Mann Primary School in Germiston.
Okay.
And a little suburb called Lambton Gardens or Lambton. Yeah, you gotta put the suburb there. Just to show, it's just to show about we moved up in life. You can't just go from Mbuke to wait, no, you can't just go, hey, Mbuke, Lambton, suburb. So that's what it is.
Suburbs.
Yeah.
Rick said we multiply.
That's it.
We multiply.
We weren't subbing anything. I think it was good. Life was good.
Yeah.
So Colin Primary School, then Afrikaans School, Germiston. That was me, my schooling throughout. Yeah.
So back then, you moved to Joburg, right? And then now, Banas uthi senisukile Mthatha, right? Your cousins, neighbors and stuff.
Yeah.
So when you go back, how's the feeling? How do they treat you?
That's funny. I don't know. I'm such a nonchalant person, bro. I think even as a kid, I don't know a lot that was being said or whatever was.
What?
I don't know. I just don't pay attention to something. Be like, you will never. I already feel special as I am now. So if you come and tell me something, it's going to be that thing. Okay, sure, it goes in favor, but it's not life changing. It's not going to change my life in any type of way. So that's what it is. I've always just looked at it like that. It's like, okay, yeah. See, privileged enough to move and do these things because my parents took the risk and they did all that stuff, which is 100% one of the greatest things ever. So I always just looked at it as that. Just like, all right, cool, yeah, we're here now, and so let's live this life now. So yeah, man. I mean, you'll have people go, let your back, those aunts. You're like, oh, okay. So you laugh with them, but you kind of go, hey, man, But I mean, it's also just that thing. Yeah, man. I don't know. I've just always had that thing of having the best of both worlds. Go losing more to being the kid in.
I don't picture you losing comment.
Hey, dog, we did that.
We
did that. My grandfather was a farmer, and we did all of that.
Damn.
That's the thing, that's the beauty of, I think, the life that I've lived, is just to see that. I can go from Elalini to Elokshini to the suburbs.
Suburbs.
Singafita noba gupi.
And multiply on top of that.
Simple.
So, Chep, I remember you and I had a conversation on the phone. You know, you do visit home now and then, right?
Yeah.
So you told me about this uncle. Like, man, what did? Kauthatha nabelungu bakho manje banizame ngomsebenzi.
Hey mfethu, yazi bantu yokugoduka. It's the funniest thing because of what we have as a country going on now.
Yeah.
The whole unemployment thing and a whole bunch of things. So family or anybody who is in that situation will always look at you and be like, hey, nimnandi nina noba kunjani type of thing. Not knowing that we have our own problems. So can't forget CV hapo mjana, and we will take it as I said. And quasi tembisa anything, but we'll try. We're not nevertheless type of stuff. So yeah. We have to put up with that.
Nalo owadi. Yemjana man, ndaqala le 100 rand.
Bruh, yeah, hey, I need the land yokuba everybody will see, but I kaloku wena, you in the land of the money. Akoma le lalini. Thengisa inkomo ibese, and then that's it. Okanye dumisa tractor ulime egadini, that's it. Everything's here. So and once it down and imali khona ukwenza esemfethi ka wenza lokhu noba ihansa okanye istout intondoni yabona lezo zinto. And that's the thing. I don't even drink, so I'm like, hey, xolo man malume. And it's not even just, I just don't condone drinking at all. They just go overboard, and then I'm like, hey. So I'll sponsor that one you know, but then, hey, they just go overboard. And
they go overboard.
Gents, yeah.
Okay, so all this time, say Joburg, before you go home, what reminds you of home?
In Joburg?
Yeah, when you're in Joburg.
My family that I'm with here.
Yeah.
At home, it was just that thing. I'm like, hey, toss up. English out there. Yeah. Nah, I'm joking. My parents are pretty chill. What reminds me of home is just constantly having that connection with your family, having that connection with your cousins, and then also just having family around as well that you visit. You have other cousins who've moved from. Oh, you had a cousin back at BMH, right? Yeah, it was as well. Yeah. So it's just connecting. So it's all that stuff. Some people also are in Joburg. Some people are also in Cape Town. So hey, masibonane, and then just see how we are. And yeah, that's how we keep it. That's how we keep the connection going. Nice. Yeah. I met you at Boston. Yeah, that's where you attended Dilokuzani Varsity, right? Yeah, Boston Media House. Santon, shout out. When you were 19. Yeah. So, what did you study at Boston? I did media studies. Yeah. My what do they call it? A specialization. I specialize in radio, broadcasting, and journalism. Yeah. So yeah, that was me. Oh, okay, cool. And why radio? Why not radio is the question. You should be. Hey man, I found there right away. It's either you have it in you or you don't. Nah, dude. Here's my thing: is that yes, you're competent enough with the skill to go. All right, I can do this job, but I want to get better. Yeah. So you have to equip yourself, and you have to keep on doing certain things. And through studying, you will probably learn things that you wouldn't have learned elsewhere. True. You know, so it's just. It also makes it easier for you to get into the industry. I mean, if I were to go and be like, okay, when's the radio? Hey, where do I start? Yeah. Boom. Hey, knock on these radio stations, doors getting shut in your face. A lot of people, more often than not, will get beat down or will give up quickly. So I sort of saw it as to go, all right, cool, go this route, but then make the connections while you're still pursuing this thing as well. So it's just, it made it easier, I guess, to also go, all right, cool, if I study this, I get to know so-and-so because we're in the same lecture, or that is my lecturer, and she can, just those conversations, it's easier networking than just to go, Sila. And I'm like, no, dude, you gotta better yourself everywhere. You gotta better yourself anyway, man. So open up, go in there, and then learn. That's how it at least works for me. Shout out to Catherine Grenfell. And then who was our first lecture? Carl Katilis. Oh yeah, Mr. Shout out to him as well. He was a dope dude. Yeah, so, but why Boston though? Why? You see, that's what I'm saying. Why not Boston? I'm joking. Why Boston, bro? Boston for me was, first and foremost, shout out to Boston for giving me schooling for free. So I had to look at that. That was a major deciding factor. But also, I wanted to do something in media. I wasn't sure what. So that's why I go, even when I got into Boston Media House, the first year it was still, there's journalism, there's video production, there's radio, there's PR. What are you going to do? It's quite so broad. Yeah, the aspect is so broad. So Boston Media House helped me sort of refine that. It's like, all right, cool. Hey, knock that one out. You don't like it. Hey, marketing, stressful. Yeah. Hey, PR. That's worse. PR. So that's why Boston Media House was a good, I'd say, place to find what I really wanted to do. Yeah. Okay, I reached out to a couple of people. Respect the date. Hey, no. That's how we give respect. She gave us that track to ask, who are these people? Yeah, man. And then I requested for a couple of VNs. This is the first one, right? Listen to this. You know this guy, right? You do. Just give me a second. I don't know unless
congratulate Aviwe on his success on being a model. I think modeling career has been one to watch out for. I remember seeing him for the first time on runways and on a magazine once, and I was like, what? He has to be my new crush. And also, congratulations on being on The Bachelorette. I think he's doing amazing. Oh, I'm speaking to you, actually. You're doing amazing.
But you're not
You're
here.
doing the most. I can't wait to see you on our TV screens. I wish you all the best. You have the most potential. I remember working with you while we were at Boston during our film and television assignments. You're the best. So I just want to congratulate you and also just say I can't wait to see the best from you.
That guy is very quiet. I actually hate Shoko for that. I hate Shoko for that. You were just like out of the blue, hey, what's going on? And then you would just keep quiet for like a while. And I'm just like, Shoko, don't do this, man. But shout out to Shoko.
Yeah, man. Fast forward, you did some internships.
Yeah.
Just name them.
Yeah, internships and started working. Hey,
Hey,
dog, what do you have to do? What do you have to do to get this money? Started off in my third year. I was already interning at Cliff Central, and then later on that year we did some stuff. I did some stuff. I'd like to say we, like I was part of a team. Well, I mean I was part of a team, but like I mean there were it was me, I guess. But there's a show we did with Sapphire TV all the way in the West Rand.
And then Genius Sports.
Genius Sports, yeah. That was my writing juices, my journalism side of things.
Nice.
Doing a weekly sports recap for their blog.
So how was it working at these different places? Let's start with Cliff Central.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it broadens your... I mean, anytime you get to do something you're passionate about and then to explore that and go beyond the means of just, okay, I'm doing this just to get a 60%. No, you're doing this now to actually because you're trying to...
Get employment, get recognition.
I mean, get employment, you know, but just because you want to provide a good product to consumers out there. I think that's the change that came about. School, work now. So working, interning is like, all right, cool. Provide just a good product for client, provide a good product for listeners out there. So Cliff Central is cool. It gave me possibly one of the best learning experiences ever.
Shout out,
Just from XM. This is how audio is done. Like they took me through it all from every department. I was in sales at one stage. I was in marketing meetings at one stage. I was behind the soundboard at one stage. So, man, that was school on another level.
And then Sapphire TV.
Sapphire TV was great. I was working with one of my friends there, Snovuyo. So he was a producer. No, Sino, he was a producer of the show there. Also another thing, man, I got to learn. It's like a journalism experience because we're doing some stuff for a football show.
Oh, so nice.
From drafting questions to answering what you're doing to me now. I was doing that there, but on the fly. So we were like, hey, post-match interview. Excellent, my friend. How was this game? You're playing 2-0 down. What happened in the first round?
Didn't you get like I want to thank my wife and my girlfriend?
My man, we got them all. We've got football will kill you dead, my man. We got them all.
We'll kill you dead.
We'll kill you dead, my man. We got them all. So that was fun too. That was fun too.
And then at Genius Sports?
Genius Sports was cool. It was also through a friend of mine. He was the editor. So I was doing... There was a point in my life where I thought, sports, I'm going in that direction.
Dimlo.
So it was that. I was writing weekly sports reviews and whatnot about anything under the sun within sports. Sheesh. That's why you go from Formula 1 all the way to hockey. We were writing all about it and just learning. Yeah, it's learning, bro. Learning.
Sheesh.
Learning.
Even if you're not a fan of certain sports,
but that's the thing, is that through that learning you actually become a fan. So like I would always look at like netball for me was something I thought, in high school, like, I'm and you actually go, damn, this is actually a dope sport and it's physically challenged. I'm telling you. Through learning, I was also like, and then you go and like I have friends who actually have a nipple thingy that they do every Saturday. So it's pretty grueling. I mean, you should come one day. You'll see.
We'll see, Doc. So, what did Boston teach you that you took to all these places, and it actually worked in your favor?
Hard work. Hard work will get you through. Boston Media House. Here's the thing as well. And it's not even to brag, bro. I think about
I'm giving you the flow.
I think about this all the time. You know, when you go in the grand way.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good. And like it's effortless without even trying. You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, Joe, if I were to, like, I'm good. That's what Boston Media House sort of equipped me with. Is to go, umnandi. So from there, I just took that into the workspace. And I was like, yo, bro, I might be the new kid on the block, but I'm nice. I'm nice. So, hey, when we were in those marketing meetings, it was that thing of, hey, can't pilot, and then just, like, you know, sometimes when you also, here's the one thing I was like, I was never the vocal guy because I'm the new guy in the meetings.
You're just quiet, yeah.
But I go, you know,
suggest.
And from there on, Aviwe, why didn't you say that? I didn't want it to make it seem like, you're the new guy, you're Tom, we don't give a damn about you. But that's what's cool as well, is that with these places that you work at, well, at least the ones I've experienced, is that they actually were like, no, my man, if you've got something, tell us.
Feel free.
We don't know. You might be the next Mark Zuckerberg or whatever, you know. So there was always that.
Nice.
So there was always that.
Let's go back a bit.
Yeah.
When you wanted to go study radio, you know, be in the media industry, how did your folks take it?
My mom.
Yeah.
My mom was a bit like, hey, for sure. You know, what black
parents, yeah.
For sure. Because Nancy, your accounting marks are looking good then. You know, you can also, there's law here as well, you know.
Yeah.
You know. No, you don't have to talk, my man. There's contractual law, there's this law, okay. But she got around to it, especially because it's free school. Who's not gonna take it? I was like, bro, you know, I'll coop in a cent type of thing. Well, she did take out money for me to get to school and rent whatever if I wanted to rent or whatever. So there was that. But yeah, that was also just that thing. Hey, dog, let me just try this and let's see where.
Is she seeing the light now?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, dude. It's like my mom has come around to that thing of traditional careers are no longer
the end thing.
Yeah, you know, like boy, now they grew up in the generation of
teacher, nurse,
you know,
doctor,
you know,
alles.
Because you're safe here.
Yeah.
This is it. There's a job market for this, there's that, all of that stuff. Where we are here now, unemployment is doing this here, but you've got kids who are also influencing, who are also doing this, who are also doing all these other things, taking on new avenues. Not even 5 years ago, you would have thought this is a career. True. Where I'm an influencer, I'm doing this now. So she's come doing around
campaigns and all,
hey, these kids are buying Benzes and PFWs with this money. So you gotta,
at this age,
well, here's the funny thing is that my parents were actually early overachievers, which is why I was like, hey, like my mom was 19, 20. Yeah, out of the house. 21, first house, boom.
Whoa.
You know? By what? 25, car, boom, everything, you know, so they were... No, dude, look, man, my grandfather, I will say my grandfather is probably one of the most respected people in his village, but also by me. And that's just through instilling certain things in his kids as to go, yo, work hard, do this, do that. Was about creating life in.
Nice.
So that was him, and that spurred off to my mom. So she was also, hey, you know? And that was my dad too. He was also just that guy. Was like, from like the APNC, I want my kids to have this, you know, it's those things. Like also, you know, what's funny is that when you talk to people and they'll also tell you about, no, this is how I grew up. You know, my parents weren't around. So we were staying in hostels and all those things. And they're like, I don't want that for you guys. I want you guys to be in my house. I want you guys to live, eat my food, all that stuff. Don't have those troubles. You know? So those are my parents as well. So yeah.
No, shout out.
They've always just been about it. So they come around. They come around.
It's
never easy, but uzawubona ngemisebenzo yakho kuba hey, this boy's doing it now.
Till today your closer sounds weird though.
Because you know it's funny. I had a conversation with this other girl in Cape Town as well. And I was like, Jonga, wena ukhulele kwindawo ethile, mina ndikhulele kwindawo ethile. PE Xhosa and Transkei Xhosa.
Hey, PE!
It is never going to be the same. Yeah, peto. We don't say peto in
Leponi.
Yeah, peto no poni. We don't say those stuff in Transkei. Sitting now, this sounds weird. And I'm like, oh, dude.
It sounds weird.
That's how I grew up speaking things. So it's like, yo. And you're in Cape Town, hey, you know, the type of things. Like, it's like, hey, Mafetu. So we're all going to grow up speaking things different. When you grow up in Matatiel, I'm sure it's even different to what we speak.
True.
It's how it is, man.
Yeah, man. I also reached out to a friend. He has a VN.
Who's this?
Yo, AV, aka Mr. Wavy Dude, aka Mr. MH, aka Aviwe Carter. You know.
Why like that?
you've got names for days. You know. Just want to take this opportunity, man, to say big up to you, bro, and your career and the things that you've done, man. It's been a pleasure to see you grow. From our Varsity days of having a podcast show together, you presenting on the TV show that we had back then, you know, to see where you are now, you know. I'm mad proud of you, bro, and I hope that you get to exceed the expectations and the milestones that you've set for yourself in your career, and that you get to do even bigger and greater things than the things that you've done already, you know. May you get those opportunities to grow and to become great at what you do, bro. One love.
Hey, James. St.
Patrick.
James, don't say that, man. Love that dude, man. That's my brother right there, man. Shout out to that guy.
Man.
Yeah, man. No, I appreciate that, man. Shout out to James.
Yeah, now we've got nicknames for days, eh?
Dude, it's because, you know, sometimes when you're just an awesome human being, you know? Hey, Dr. Lemek. Hey, be nice, Dr. Hey, man, you know? Hey, Mr. V, Dr. You know? So it's just being an awesome human being. Mr. V, no, Maslagata, hey, got today, you know? So that's what it is, man.
All right. Modeling. How did you get into modeling, dog?
Yo!
Because of your height?
No,
what's your height, Velavel? Before you answer the question.
Hey, you set up, you set up for OSIS.
Oh, shit!
South African men are short. No, but here's a tall one, you know. I'm 1'9", bro. I'm 1'9".
Oh, okay.
1.9 meters. Yeah. I don't know. To me, I've always grown up and be like, that's normal. I don't know. It's the funniest thing ever. I just always go, am I tall?
What's your height, dog?
I'm also 1'9".
Damn it.
It's normal, right?
Don't ask me.
How was it for you growing up? You were just like, this is normal. This is me.
How's the weather update?
I mean, people will say that shit, but you always go, hey, whatever. I'm just living life, bro.
Like everybody else.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just being that. I'm 1'9". How I got into modeling it was purely by chance. Like sometimes I was telling one of my friends a story, I talk, I'm fit. So I'm like, yeah, I'm fit, serious. I was just walking from, it was my third year. I was walking from the Gautrain to campus, and then guys, agents say, hey dude, you looking pretty fly. I was like, hey, don't hit on me. I mean,
let me take you to Dubai. I'm kidding.
I would have gladly accepted. I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I'm joking. No, man. It was this guy was just rolled up on me. I first thought, hey, he's hitting on me. Thank you, man. And like, no, dude, I'm an agent. This is what I do. I have a modeling agency. I work for this modeling agency, A, B, and C. Here's my card. Take my details.
Okay.
Instagram and everything. Check it out and see what you think. Which is also funny because I did modeling high school, you know, but like informal stuff.
Is the pageants are gone?
No, not even. I never done even a pageant.
Oh.
I never even done a pageant. Like photo shoots. I would just be like, hey, my friend is doing this photo shoot. She's got this clothing line or whatever she's trying to do.
Oh.
So, you know, you're just helping somebody out. Okay, sure. Oh.
I thought you were going to say it's because of your cousin, Manyano. Is it Manyano?
Him as well. I mean, Umanyano, probably another big inspiration of mine. Fitz. Like, dude came through early after high school, and he was like, I'm in Joburg, let's do this thing. And so I saw it from him, and I was just like, damn, I'm young as well. I'm like, damn, this guy's doing this thing. I was like, okay, that's cool. Did that in high school for a bit, but I was still just like, do this by chance. And it just happened by chance when I met the guy.
Bachelorette? You're gonna get to the DMs as well. Goes down in the DMs.
Can we leave that in the past, man? I'm joking. Man, it was a cool experience. And Yambonu sis wakhona. Kaniso. Fly. Yeah. That's just a good friend of mine now, so let's keep it there.
So you never had any ideas, you know?
What?
Soak up after?
No, she's in a relationship, man. I respect boundaries. You see, boundaries.
Yeah.
I respect boundaries. Especially because the bride, he's a very good gentleman.
Okay,
well, so.
cool.
Yeah, how I got into the Bachelor, it was, I saw the ad and I was just like, hey, are you thinking what I'm thinking, or am I thinking wrong? And then, it was,
How am I thinking wrong?
Like, bro, it was literally just that thing. I was also, what was I doing? I was chilling for like a month or two. Like, it was heights of lockdown.
Yeah.
I mean, no modeling gigs are coming in. And like freelance work that I've been doing, it was also just like, all right, cool. Let's see what we can do. And then it came out and I was just like, she's nice too. So it added extra motivation to, let's go and pursue this lady and see where it can end up. You never know how you might find love, man. So that's at least my reasoning.
But you never know.
You never know. Also because I don't know. When I saw everything, like the whole ad and everything, I was like, hey man, that'd be cool. Just to have a story one day of telling your grandkids, hey, this is how I met your grandmother. Or like, this is how I met, like, you know, you tell your kids, this is how I met your mom. We did this cool experience, we were on TV. Like, you want a story like that.
Closer. Dan said TV.
You know?
Dan said TV.
But you want that cool experience.
Yeah.
Love lives here. You know? That's literally what I thought of. Like, I don't know, my mind was in that state, yeah. But yeah, that's what happened.
And then the DMs?
What DMs?
How was the fame after that?
How's the fame? I don't like calling it fame because I don't feel like it's fame.
Okay.
It's just being known by watchers of the show. So that was that. But yeah, hey, the DMs, man, hey, it was Messi there for a couple of months. Hey, it was Messi and Ronaldo, Joe. It was an El Clasico, man. Hey,
Messi and Ronaldo.
It was just Messi everywhere. Hey, Puti. Hey, can men. Whoa.
Jam.
And it's still like some, hey, dog. You know, persistent. People are persistent. Joe. People are persistent. Yes, man. I won't lie. Women.
When
women want you, my man. Yes. I respect women, my man. Women.
Yeah.
We respect women. But I'm just, I think more than anything, I'm just more respectable enough to go, I know. Thank you, my sister. Kage. And got be caught up.
Wow.
Yeah, boy. So let's see that when we see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Zang and Jay were pissed you any?
No. Oh, there was a girl I promised a date.
And
just
did it
because,
happen?
I mean, she was just like, hey, do you look like a cool guy to chill with? We should hang out sometime. I was like, that's cool. Like, yeah. I think coming on like that is better than, hey, Putum Shaman, Kautis Chole, you know, type of thing. It's like, hey, it's a bit rash. But if you go, hey, did you chill? Let's hang out. You seem like a cool guy.
I'm gonna let this one slide.
Why?
I wanted to ask you something if you remember.
Remember
that closer girl back at school?
Which one?
What was the name, Gonje?
Don't go there.
But
I'm joking. Which one?
Let me go here. Let me go here.
I'm trying to think which closer girl.
She was friends with this other one, with this other closer girl as well. They're both closest. She was light skinned, slenderish. The look on your face, you remember? She used to visit you at Cliff Center,
But
was
those
it?
are old Xhosas, bro.
Cause you won't buy-
Old
what's her
Xhosa
name?
women. That's why.
Ani. Let's call out.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's call out.
Yeah, cut that out.
Hi Aviwe, well done. You've done so well. I watched The Bachelorette. Oh yeah, The Bachelorette from beginning to end. And we've seen you model, we've seen you walk the runway. I hope we get to see you everywhere.
That sounds like somebody I know, but who is that?
Her name starts with Z.
Oh, Zanele. Shout out to my
that's
girl.
Zanele.
Yeah, that's my
That's
girl,
Zanele.
man. That's my girl. Shout out to Z.
That's Zanele.
Yeah, I was about to say, she sounds so different. Why? Because when I talk to her on the phone, that's not how she sounds.
Asa?
Z.
That's Zanele, dog.
Shout out to her, man.
Chief, I've got a game here. Just want to test Xhosa sakho.
Joke. I'm closer by affiliation, not by
affiliation.
You know, my father's father was closer, so therefore I have to be closer. You know?
So I'm going to give you a phrase and
Yeah.
you'll tell me what it means.
Okay.
Right?
Hey, I was born as a card. Where's the dictionary?
Closer dictionary.
You know?
So the first one, just 4 men. The first one is Agulashwa mbeleko ngakufelwa. Yeah, Agulashwa mbeleko
You can't even say
ngakufelwa. I'm not close like Mosotho wanna.
But you
Yeah.
I mean,
If I haven't know what to Sotho, how?
Munna, Emma.
Answer the question. Answer the question. Agulashwa mbeleko ngakufelwa.
Agulashwa
Mbeleko
mbeleko
ngakufelwa, yeah.
You want direct translation? Because that's how my mind works.
You
That
can
I have
tell
to-
me.
Direct translation is go, okay, cool. Agulashwa mbeleko apo kufela.
Agulashwa mbeleko ngakufelwa.
You don't throw your...
Nah, fam. It means you don't give up.
Oh, sorry. No, you see, that's the thing is that whoa. You see, that's the thing is that like with sayings and all those things, I tend to go direct translation
Nah, don't.
than to go. Andiziyazi lo andikhulelanga mna kaloku eMthatha.
But-
Yabona i-partial is 7 years. Kwaphela last 7 years ndisegoli ngoku. It's English all the way, Dad.
Zama,
It's
zama,
English all the way.
zama,
It's
zama.
English all the way, Dad.
Let's try this one.
Yeah.
Intonga enhle igawula ezizweni.
Oh, I think I heard my granddad say that one time. Like, he's talking about
What did he
beautiful
say?
women. Eh? Oh, intonga enhle, that means you catch from the top, right? Intonga enhle, something nice. I don't know, Joe. Hey, it's embarrassing. I want to
Shit. Yeah, man. Okay, not entirely, but it means like
something beautiful.
no, you look
Catches
for
from top.
greener pastures ngaphandle
Yeah.
from away from home.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, you look for greener pastures away from. I mean, ukhangela sisabahle away from home.
Yeah, hey, cabanga ubusy pha. Hey, bathende ndityala we ngomfazi wakhe at that time. Funeka umjonga le emakhaya kude man, away from home. Am I wrong? Right? Yeah, you can't be out here. Utya
Meet his
next
cousin.
door.
Yes.
Yeah. Viwe? We tata up ngole.
It happens, Joe. It happens.
Cousin.
It happens. LP.
Emthatha?
No. I'm just saying kweli lizwe uzawuthi hey khawuthi ndike ndiye ekhaya elitsha eRents ndiyogroove uhlangane no bani isiduko sakho
Masoka.
uhlangane nosisi pha ungamazi noba ngubani
Yeah.
isiduko ibe ngumasoka xa uzuyazi loo nto until the next day when things have already been done masoka nam ndingumasoka hayi bo ungowaphi nosematatiyela utata wayengutata kabani bani yabona zowe which is why I always say hey just
So now you just hold the interview before we do anything.
100% dada
Sheesh.
wona isiduko ngubani ungowabani ifani ngubani utata wakho ngubani umalume wakho ngubani yo ndiyayazi la chef leya i-related kuthi because ugogo wami wayithe ntontoni wazalelwa phiphi yabona zowe
Yeah.
inzima mfethu unzima uba ngumnyama.
Okay, cool.
I'll joke.
Enye ithi imbila yaswela umsila ngokuyaleza.
You see, that's the thing is that when you're talking to me like that, my direct translation is to go the seed. Imbila, umbona, indoni imbila. What's imbila? Imbila.
Oh shit. Imbila, I don't know myself, dog.
Imbila.
Imbila yaswela umsila ngokulayeza.
Also, why couldn't these be easy, man? You know?
Dog, I had to ask
You know, stuff like that. I know, we understand that, man. It's common.
Basically says if you want shit done, do it yourself. You can't be sending people.
Is that what Imbila?
Yeah.
What does it say?
Imbila yaswela umsila ngokulayeza.
I didn't even know that.
I'm teaching you something, dog.
Something new. I am fair to go late.
She knows these things.
Wow.
Wow.
Uzazazela apha eziwe. Lo mntu lona wayesike Unitra, Walter Sisulu University.
Okay, the last one. I hope you're gonna get this one. Incuka yambethe ufefe lwegusha. Someone who pretends to be something that they're not.
Or a wolf in a sheep's cloak. Yabona English. Yabona a wolf in a sheep's cloak. I would have known. Now my man, come on. 21st century, I'm learning Mandarin. What the hell do I know about Xhosa B?
You need to go back to your roots.
I mean,
Go back to your roots.
Jonga, sizenzile amasiko.
That's it.
Let's learn Mandarin, bro.
Well, she said I must give her a shout out. Shout out to Andiswa Nomazana Duba. Shout out to her, man. Dude, what are you currently busy with?
What am I currently busy with? It's same old. I'm still modeling.
Yeah.
A couple of businesses on the side, but
Yeah.
we won't talk about this. I'm full of, hey, yes, boy, this way, so plan busy. But hey, I want to overseas. Hey, construction, la puti, mali.
Yeah. My dance.
I want that.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so yeah, there's just a couple of things, couple of projects I'm busy with. Working with a couple of companies as well. Just doing my media thing, I guess.
Okay, cool. All right. What advice would you give to anybody who wants to get into modeling, entertainment?
Oh my God. Look, it's tough.
True.
You're gonna get a lot of no's. You're gonna get a lot of doors shut in your face. You're gonna see things, my man.
Flames.
You're gonna see things. And when you're gonna see me like, hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, sometimes people sugarcoat things. We're like, no, man, angels are great. In the greener pastures, we'll find forward. Hey, my man, if your mental health is not strong now, hey, dog, it's gonna be tough. But it shouldn't discourage you. You should always just know what you want, go for it, and make luck be on your side, I guess. Because,
and luck. Your kid.
Luck is sometimes that factor. Not sometimes, it is that factor. Because you can walk into a room one day and you can walk into a room the next day and it's so you just walked in at the right time. It's luck.
True.
Right time, right place, right everything. Everything has to work out. So yeah, it's tough, man, but just go ahead and do what you gotta do.
Go ahead and do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
This is the Kitchen Podcast, and this is my last question. Can you cook, and what's your favorite meal?
Can I cook? Oh, of course, my man. Of course. Mama. Of course I can cook, man.
Mama's baby.
I ganja. Just mama.
Okay, cool.
Favorite meal? Hey, it's names of it. On a hot summer's day. African salad. And then on a cold winter's night, no man, I love me a good beef stew. Something, something, what do they call oxtail.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. Something hearty. Yeah, I'm a good hearty fan.
All right. Where can people catch you? Social media details.
Yo. And
uyazitshintsha ngo-wave ngo-mh and
no, but you see that was the adolescent me. Now we've come to the grown-up me.
Okay.
The adolescent me was just like, hey, we're in the
wavy AV.
Nicknames.
Yeah.
But
Goku?
everywhere, it's just Aviwe Mahlakata everywhere. I think Aviwe Mahlakata on Instagram, Aviwe_Aviwe.Mahlakata. Twitter, it's Aviwe.mh. And go to Facebook because they request and nisile ku DMs.
Nisile ku DMs.
Hey, what's this? I got no put this chat nini. Bani. Gelobola kabani.
Evula mlomo kabani.
Mfondini. You know, speak like it's just easy. I'm like, hey, sis, man, kunzima, but hey, so it's copy lobola anjalo. We'll get to know that later, man. Hey, sisi, and I'd like to know you before we get to a stage where I'm like, hey, let's see.
You never know.
Okanye, hey, ngathi ayikho grand sis lona. Kutheni waske wathanda ukushopisha kangaka? Imali yami yaphela not happening. You got to know all these things before you get into it. You know, you got to know all these things before you get there. Now you're going to get there and it's like, oh, you know?
All right, man, my guy. That's been good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
For coming through. It's long overdue, but it finally happened.
Yeah.
Download hide and seek and dance.
What do you mean? That's what I'm saying. Is that there's luck and then there's right time, right place, right everything. This is the right time, the right place, right everything. It timing LP. Mainly best so If we were to do this 2 years ago, ngumlova nje yabo, at least now singathetha but I know imoto leche le moto yabona le moto liphinde yenze le way, but there's all those things, so you know, right time, right place, right everything, my G.
Day mate, dog. It's been good.
Shout out.
All the best.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
Same here, man. Manelekazi yabulela ilali neziphaluka. What does iziphaluka mean? Redeem yourself.
Hey, call to you someone here.
Yeah.
Juicy, yeah. I heard my niggas be proud of me. Look at I'm reppin' my city so wavy, ain't nobody stopping me. Yeah. I'm giving no one apologies. I'm up with the squad, can handle the sauce. I'm tryna make me some rands.